where snow remembers every name. Not all who die find peace in hell. Some bind themselves with iron chains. A miser clutching buried gold, a chieftain nursing ancient spite, an oath unkept beneath the earth, still waking in the moon's pale light. That is why they rise, not by fate alone. Regret becomes a doorway, and hatred builds a throne. Guard the mound and speak their names. Leave the honored dead their rest, for some hearts do not loosen when they leave the mortal breath. Rise not, rise not. Rise not, rise not. The old tales speak in measured words of those who walked when breath was gone. Their minds remained, their strength increased. The night itself became their home. They watched the treasures at their side with jealous eyes that never closed. And woe to hands that broke the seal of earth and stone upon their roads. That is why they rise beneath the northern sky. Greed can outlive flesh and bone, and unfinished vows do not die. Leave the gate of death unbarred, yet honor what the grave has claimed. For every mound remembers well the living and the name. I've seen men mock the ancient hills and laugh where silence should remain. They carried home a silver ring and brought with them the dead man's pain. Do not mistake the draugr's form for mindless hunger in the dark. They are the shadow of a life still guarding one forgotten spark. Burdened by his shame, a widow waiting by the shore, a king who would not yield his seat may walk the earth forevermore. So teach your children by the fire and tend the resting of your kin, for every soul denied its peace may someday seek the world again. That is why they rise from beneath the frozen ground, where regret and greed take root. The dead are duty bound. Keep your oaths and guard your halls. Let no resting place be defiled, for even death shows little mercy to the bitter and the should fear what they carry into the grave.